Deichstrasse in Hamburg is a picturesque corner of the city that feels like a journey back in time. Located in the historic center near the harbor, it is a charming pedestrian street with preserved 18th and 19th century architecture. Today, Deichstrasse is a place where history seamlessly blends with modern life. Small restaurants, cafés and shops line the street, offering traditional northern German dishes such as the famous Lapskos or fresh fish. It is a popular spot for tourists who want to experience the spirit of old Hamburg and enjoy a peaceful atmosphere. The history of Deichstrasse dates back to the 14th century when it was one of the first streets built along the waterfront. The name Deichstrasse translates to Dyke Street, as it was located next to the protective dike that safeguarded the city from floods. In the 17th and 18th centuries, the street became a lively commercial hub, home to wealthy merchants and warehouses storing goods imported from abroad. Deichstrasse played a particularly significant role in the history of the Great Fire of 1842. The fire started on this street and destroyed much of the city. However, a few buildings were spared, and these became important architectural landmarks. After the city was rebuilt, Deichstrasse retained its significance as a meeting place for merchants and sailors exchanging goods and information. Today, Deichstrasse is one of the few streets in Hamburg that has preserved its traditional architecture. The facades of the buildings reflect the style of the Hanseatic period. Red brick, narrow buildings and tall windows. Notable are buildings 37 to 39, which are some of the oldest in Hamburg. These buildings now house restaurants that not only serve local cuisine, but also offer stunning views of the Nikolaifleet Canal, where you can watch old boats and modern sightseeing vessels. Another interesting fact is that Deichstrasse is a place where Hamburg has successfully preserved its heritage. All the buildings here are strictly protected as historical monuments, making the street unique and a must-visit for anyone interested in history. A walk down Deichstrasse is like traveling through time. Every corner tells its own story, whether it's a 17th century merchant's house, a small shop selling maritime souvenirs, or a cozy cafe with a view of the canal. It's a place for those seeking peace in a bustling metropolis and wanting to connect with Hamburg's history. For photography enthusiasts, Deichstrasse offers fantastic views of the old city's architecture and the canal, which reflects Hamburg's maritime past. Even a short stroll down this street leaves an indelible impression and helps you understand why Hamburg is often referred to as the gateway to the world. Deichstrasse is more than just a street. It's a part of Hamburg's soul. Visiting it allows you to not only enjoy the atmosphere of the past, but also discover a corner of the city that is cherished by both locals and travelers. It's a place where time seems to stand still, preserving the best of history.